But if you're not concerned about the protest that took place in front of the National Assembly yesterday, I am. I'm concerned about this because I was thinking about the meaning of that protest, and a couple of things were occurring to me. Number one, that was a partisan protest. That was the ADC gathering up in front of the National Assembly to try and interrupt the Senate. That was not a mass protestation, which is a protestation of the masses. I'll give you an example. NSAS was a mass protestation. Protestation in the 90s against petroleum, highs in petroleum prices in the wake of subsidies were mass protestations. But yesterday was a partisan protestation. It was indicative of the opposition parties having no other card to play, exercising their desperation in full display, okay, on a bright democratic day. Look, if you are a political party, the best way you can protest against a sitting government is to organize a conference, is to organize a press briefing, is to organize a symposium. Okay, you don't gather members of the political party in front of a government building and say you're trying to make the Senate see your mind. That's a minority mind. The majority is behind the legislature. We voted for the legislature because we voted for people who can aid the president in executing his massive vision for the Nigerian state. So I don't know what was the meaning of this saying opposition party writing to Donald Trump to force Nigeria to uh, do what? Impose electronic transmission of election results in Nigeria. Let me tell you what you've done. The Senate has mandated electronic transfer of election results. The Senate has also mandated manual transmission of election results. So what you have done essentially is cause the Senate to change its language but not change the substance of its decision on how voting compilation should be done or voting collation should be done in Nigeria. So going forward, I want to see the opposition party acting a little more mature way. Who was encouraging these riffraffs? And anyway, that protest was not a mass protest. It was a protest. It was a partisan protest. It was idle politicians who are giving us signs of their immaturity and their complete failure as a political organization. So I'm not even concerned or worried about, you know, uh, those jokes. We saw yesterday.